Hello, fire signs. Let's see what the upcoming weekend has in store for you. And it could be about pretty much anything. Love, finances, friendship, trips, whatever comes up. We'll have 4 separate spreads in this reading. The first spread is for all fire signs. It's like a bonus. And then there's going to be a separate spread for every fire sign individually. Timestamps should be in the description box down below. Please share, like, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is for all fire signs. We have Judgment, we have the Hierophant, clarified by the 8 of Wands, we have the King of Cups, clarified by the 9 of Cups, and we have the Page of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. We also have Taurus on the table. You know what? We could be looking at multiple things, multiple events, multiple people coming in. Right? You're definitely dealing with this King of Cups right next to the deck, clarified by the 9 of Cups. The King of Cups could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. If this person is a Cancer, maybe it's their birthday that's coming up, or they're celebrating over the weekend. So you could be invited to this birthday, or you could be maybe running into somebody and they're celebrating their birthday. All right, maybe if you're going out by yourself or with friends, this person could also be in the same venue celebrating their birthday. Right, because the King of Cups is clarified by the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups is a card of a wish come true, satisfaction. It's also a card of an event. In some tarot decks, in the 9 of Cups, people are standing around and celebrating. All right. For others of you, the first card, Judgment, and the Hierophant, it could be a completely different event or a completely different situation from this King of Cups, or it could be all about the same thing. The thing about the Judgment card, it could be a card of somebody coming back from the past, or it could also be a card of having to make a judgment call, right? So perhaps you are invited to go to this person's birthday party, and you need to decide whether you want to do this or not, whether you want to go there or not, right? But Judgment, again, like I said, somebody could be coming back from the past. It could be that same King of Cups. All right, or it could be, again, another person, another situation. The Hierophant in the middle could be a Taurus you're dealing with. But the Hierophant is a card of something traditional. You know, it's like it's a card of a commitment, marriage. It's also a card of education. So maybe you used to study together with this King of Cups. Maybe you went to the same university or something like that. You went to the same school. But the Hierophant is also a card of religion, spirituality. You know, it's a card of something formal, official, that type of deal. The Hierophant is clarified by the 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands is a card of a lot of communication, or it's also a card of travel, going somewhere, literally going somewhere. Or it could also be a card of Cupid's arrows. All right, so and on the bottom of the deck we have the Page of Pentacles. So maybe somebody's gonna offer you to go somewhere. Or if you're thinking about going to this person's birthday party yourself, you may have to, you know, I don't know, buy something for them for their birthday as a birthday present. So yeah, the good news, I guess, I don't see anything falling apart. I don't see it being like super negative or anything like that. Okay, you're definitely dealing with at least one person, not King of Cups. All right, cool. Aries, we have the 10 of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Knight of Wands, clarified by the 8 of Wands, and we also have the 9 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fellow fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I can interpret this spread a couple of different ways, Aries. As you can see, every single card on the table is a Wands card, right? The Wands are a fire sign indicator. You are a fire sign. Right, so in one of the scenarios, it's just you. It's just you, and what I think is happening here, you're deciding to finally tackle something. Tackle some kind of a situation. Maybe you were procrastinating, or maybe you just didn't feel like doing it, or you thought that it was going to be a lot of work. You just didn't want to deal with it, but now you actually have to deal with it. Okay? And scenario number 2, you're dealing with another person. You're dealing with most likely a fire sign, a fellow fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, perhaps Sagittarius in particular. Right, so let's talk about scenario number 1. Ten of Wands, the first card that came out, is a card of a burden. It's something that's tough, something that's taken a toll, or we just know that it's not going to be a walk in the park if we were to do it, right? The Nine of Wands on the bottom of the deck, I think this is you not being like really, not jumping on this opportunity. You feel like, yeah, it's not going to be easy, because the Nine of Wands is a card of somebody, maybe you dealt with something like this in the past and you know it's not going to be easy, it's not going to be hard, and perhaps up until this point you were trying to avoid it altogether. But it looks like you're not going to be able to avoid it, and over the weekend you're going to be like, all right, let's do it. Let's tackle this, let's get the show on the road, let's attack it, let's solve it, let's clean it up, let's do it. Right? So the remaining three cards, the Ace of Wands, Knight of Wands, and the Eight of Wands, this is you know, getting ready to do it and actually doing it, whatever it is, you know, whatever thing you've been putting aside or whatever you didn't feel like dealing with because it's not going to be easy, you're still deciding to do it because you just can't avoid it, or you cannot be avoided anymore. All right, so you're getting on your horse and you're moving forward with that. Okay, and scenario number two, you're dealing with another person, most likely a fellow fire sign, and perhaps your initial reaction towards this person was, I don't know if I want to deal with this person. Something about it is a little off, or something about it is not resonating with you, and you're like, I don't know if I should get involved with this person. But then I think they will either talk you into it, or they will try pursuing you, they will try one thing, try another thing, and eventually, I'm not saying you're going to cave in or capitulate, no. Eventually, it's like this person will either grow on you, or you'll be like, you know what, actually, let me see what happens. Let me go on a date with this person. Let me get together with this person and just see what they do. So it could be like a change of heart or a reversal. So at the end, yeah, you guys are getting all together. Let's just put it this way. You're getting together, you're moving forward together. As a matter of fact, it will gain momentum real quick. With the Ace of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Eight of Wands, you may even go somewhere together with this person. Okay, so it's like a change of heart. All right, cool. Leo, we have the Six of Wands, the Sun, the Chariot, and the Magician on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Gemini, Virgo, perhaps even another Leo. This is such a good spread, Leo. I did not even want to clarify anything. No, I just didn't. Right, first of all, we have you. You're in your own reading. The Sun in the middle, well, second card from the left, that's you. That's your major arcana card. It's always a good sign to have your own major arcana card in your own reading. Right, and it almost feels like it's one victory after another. It's like a cascade. It's like a snowball effect. One victory eventually or immediately leads to another victory. Right, because to the left from the Sun, we have the Six of Wands, which is a card of victory. To the right from the Sun, we have the Chariot, which is also a victory. It could be that same victory and you're just celebrating, you're in the center of attention, or it could be multiple victories. Maybe you're into sports, maybe you're closing deals, maybe winning in something. All right. Another way to interpret this, maybe you're going to Cancer's birthday party, and you just feel good about it, right? Because the Chariot is a Cancer major arcana card. We're right in the middle of Cancer birthday season. Okay, and the Six of Wands is still a card of recognition. It's a card of feeling good about yourself, feeling good about what's going on. The Magician on the bottom of the deck could be either a Gemini or a Virgo you're dealing with. Those two share that major arcana card. But perhaps the Magician is a card of manifestation. Maybe you manifested this. Maybe you manifested this victory, or you manifested going to this birthday party, and you actually took action towards this, because the Magician is not only a card of sitting on the couch and dreaming of something, it's a card of taking action. So perhaps you took a lot of action. You actually did something for this to happen in the past, right? And it's finally coming into fruition, and you're winning. All right, definitely like a huge major victory. And the thing about both the Six of Wands and the Chariot, it's a victory, and everybody knows it. Everybody knows it's a victory that you're winning, that you're succeeding. All right, cool. Sagittarius, we have the Ten of Cups, the Star, Temperance, clarified by the Hierophant, and we have the Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, Taurus, perhaps even another Sagittarius. This is a one interesting spread, Sagittarius. So here's the deal. First of all, Temperance. Temperance is your major arcana card. All right, that's you. That was the very last card that came out, and you showed up in your own reading, and it's always a good sign to have yourself or to have your own major arcana card in your own reading. All right, so it's already a good sign. All right, but if we forget for a second that Temperance is one of your major arcana cards, Temperance is a card of healing. The Star to the left from Temperance could also be interpreted as a card of healing. All right, so maybe you just felt under the weather during the week, and you're feeling much, much better. When the weekend rolls around, then you can do what you wanted to do, especially if something what you wanted to do had to do with a wedding or something that had to do with your existing family, if you already have a family. All right, speaking of family, right? The Ten of Cups, the first card that came out, and the Hierophant clarifying Temperance, both are family cards, marriage cards, commitment cards. All right, the Ten of Cups is often referred to as the happily ever after card. The Hierophant clarifying Temperance is a card of something traditional, like a committed relationship or marriage. The Hierophant is also a very spiritual, religious, educational card. It's a card of something formal, official. And as a matter of fact, as I was clarifying Temperance, I simply asked how will Sagittarius feel about this, feel about what's going on, and the Hierophant showed up. So that's how you will feel, right? And on the bottom of the deck we have the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups could be a card of a wish come true. It's a card of satisfaction and fulfillment, and it could also be a card of an event, because in some tarot decks in the Nine of Cups people are standing around and celebrating. In some other tarot decks in the Nine of Cups people are sitting around the table enjoying a meal and also celebrating. Right, so yeah, and by the way, yeah, the Star is also a wish come true, just like the Nine of Cups. So you see we have this duality going throughout this reading. Yes, the same card could be interpreted multiple ways, even in the same spread. I hope you know that. Right, so we have two commitment and marriage cards, two healing cards, and two wish come true cards. So this looks awesome. Let me know in the comments down below what's going on here. Maybe somebody is getting married, maybe it's you who is getting married or getting engaged, or there could be some healing going on. It's a wish come true. It's all of the above. It's just an amazing reading. All right? Cool.